Hey guys, welcome back to Selena Thinking Out Loud. Today I'm on to part 2 of rebuilding the side fence on the house. This is the last decayed panel that needs to come down before I start working on digging these holes for these posts. And then I gotta dig up all of these that are pretty deep in the ground. I'm just gonna dig them up and toss them as well. The neighbor has been so kind enough to haul away all of the old decayed stuff, and we split the cost on the fence, which is pretty cool. So we paid for that and they paying for this. So but we had already got the materials and they decided to chip in, so that was pretty cool. If you want to see how I built that first half of the fence, which I'm just going to repeat the same process on this side, I'll have all those videos, also the brackets I use and things, in the description of this video. Okay, so I was able to pull out all of those old posts that were in the ground. As you can see, it's nice and empty. And now I'm going to find our boundary line with the mason line so I can get started with setting the metal posts. I finally finished digging all of the holes for my metal posts. As you can see from my mistakes and struggles on the first panels, I decided to do it a little differently this time. I laid down the measuring tape and I marked off all of my holes here with some spray paint. And then I had my mason lines on this post and I wrapped it all the way down to that last post here so I can get my straight line. And I tied it again with this stake so it can be really tight. And as you can see, all of my holes is right above the lines, mason lines, so everything can be straight. So if this is a good way, I think, of just getting it done quick, and you know where your lines are, you know where your holes are, where you have to do your holes. I just use the handheld auger thingy over here, post hole digger they call it, and it seemed to work great this time. No huge boulders in the ground to obstruct me and waste my time. Thank goodness for that. All right, so on to placing the posts, putting the cement and letting them set. Okay guys, I had to take a little break, give me some dinner in my tummy. Thank gosh for these long days. So it gets darker a little later, so I was able to work on the posts here. As you can see, got them all in there. They're all nice and lined up, as you can see. So that method really works out when you're doing it by yourself. And I've been doing the dry fill cement method, where you put the dry cement in the hole, put the water in, let it drain all the way through like that, as you can see. Then I'll be adding another layer of cement, putting more water, and doing that all the way to the top. And they said leave about 3 to 4 inches from the top for the back dirt, you know, the dirt that you scooped out, which is all this dirt I scooped out. And then you'll come up with something that looks really nice, like this. I'll show you the ones I've already done. You'll see it levels off. See how nice it does? Levels off like that. We're on day 2 of this fence project, and as you can see, the posts are being spray painted. I'm using this rust-oleum satin protection enamel. This is in dark brown. Got it from Home Depot. You can find it at any hardware store most likely, or a similar product like this. But these are galvanized posts, but I wanted the color to be a different color because we were going to get this side of the fence and they were going to get that other side. So I wanted the I wanted the post to match the 2x4s that we're using. And so I think it just worked out really, really nicely with this color. So I'm going on ahead and continue with this color all the way down these posts. And then the final step would just be putting on the panels that I've already built, and they're sitting in the garage. So if you're interested in making your posts a different color, I saw this done and I was like, that would be really cool. So I mean, you might want to go outside of the box and, you know, make your backyard color maybe a red post or green post if you have a lot of vegetation, like plants and stuff in your garden, vining plants and things like that. and you want them to vine up your fence and stuff like that, you may want to change the color of your post if you're using posts and not wood posts on your new fence. So I thought that would be a great idea to share with you guys. Good morning, guys. So I'm starting to put the fence up. As you can see, so far so good, and just two more panels to go here. We had to do a step down, 2 step downs, because of the direction of the terrain of the yard, but we're thinking that we're going to be straight all the way across for the rest of the way. So as you can see, I've used my handy dandy favorite brackets by Wapas. These are just awesome. I love these. I'll have those in the description of this video, so in case you want to shop on Amazon and get them, I highly recommend them. They're so awesome. It comes 12 in a box. So to put up these, since I had to step down, I just used 2 per 1 post when you have to do a stare down type situation. But you just go by your terrain of your fence, and then later today I will stain it that color to keep the color going and to preserve the cedar, which is rot resistant and all that. But I just love that color. It's just awesome, and it also is waterproof and all that good stuff. Guys, I just finished using my Wagner sprayer. This thing is amazing to finish one side of the fence. So let me come here and show you what I finished. So we have this all done. We used the woodland cedar color. I'll show you the stain color too. They changed the packaging since the last time, but as you can see how rich this color is, I just love this color, and it just makes for a beautiful fence with the brownish, dark brown 2x4s. But let me show you the brand that we used here. It's by Olympic Water Guard Semi-Transparent Wood Stain Plus Sealer. And it's 4 years for decks and protects up to 6 years for fencing and siding. So this is awesome. So about every 6 years I can restain it. As you can see, it provides mildew resistance, sunblock, UV defense, scuff guard as well. That's woodland cedar is the color that I'm using. I got this one from Home Depot. I almost thought they were canceling out this brand or color because they changed the packaging from a tin can to this plastic. I think the plastic is awesome because you can just really carry it really nicely, and you don't want to put this on in direct sunlight, so I had to hurry up before the sun transferred over to our side, and when the sun comes on our side, I can do the neighbor's side.